everybody, I'm Miss Bizz, and this is Toby, the Secret Mine. This game is actually developed by a sole developer whose name I'm not going to try to pronounce, but you can see it down below. The story behind this is that you are from a village, and you've actually had people who disappearing, or not people, little creatures like I am, as you can see here. And then you had a group of friends head out to go find them, and they never came back. So you're playing as Toby, the little creature you see down below, and you have to try to find all of your friends. This is obviously a 2D game, and it's a puzzle platformer, so I should run into some puzzles I need to... Oh, come on! I should run into some puzzles I need to figure out, like this one right here. But really I just had to press the arrow key over and over again. It's actually a really interesting game. You're lost in the shadows and you're trying to find all your friends, and hopefully at the end you get to make it back home. I really love the art style. This is not my usual kind of... Holy! This is not my usual kind of game. I'm just starting to get into platformers. I feel the need to chase him. But it's beautiful. Like, for an indie game with a sole developer, these graphics are really clean and really nice. Wow. And there's a lot of little details. Like, you'll notice you can actually see, like, beyond you, even though you can't move over there. You can see that they added depth to the game, even on a 2D platformer game. You also get some tips as to how to actually figure out the puzzles. As you'll have seen already, there's these little white dots that appear. That happens when the game thinks, alright, you're not really figuring this out very quick, maybe I should give you a hand. Which I do appreciate, although it is challenging, and definitely the puzzles later on get a lot more challenging. It's a good game that is relaxing to play, it's fun to play, but it's not going to make you really frustrated and scream and rage. It's actually a beautiful game that's just fun. Something really nice is that there's actually a story attached to this game, so you already have the setting that you're a part of. You're like, alright, so I'm trying to find my friends, which tells you what you're trying to accomplish in the game. As well, you can see that someone's been kidnapping them, but it doesn't tell you exactly what kind of creature you are. It leaves out all those details that really aren't important. It's also nice because this game is very forgiving. When you die, it doesn't actually make you start all over again like some of those really challenging platformers that you see where it's, oh, you died? You're done. No, this one gives you a little leeway. And I'll tell you, the first time that I played this game, I died to this guy so many times because I had no idea what to do. Oh, but he doesn't like it when he chomps up a mouthful of bees, I figured out. And that's how I made him settle down and not eat me. The music is also original, or at least, you know, it's not licensed music made by somebody else. It's for this game, and it's beautiful. I think they really did a great job on having the music fit what you were doing. Whenever you see your kidnapper, it goes into a little more high-intensity music, but as you're wandering around, it's a lot more mellow, which really helps the peaceful feeling of the game. Alright, oh, we need to move that box. And it actually feels like there's a lot of gameplay involved. You'll notice I'm pushing this box. I can actually, depending on how I jump on it, I can almost make this box actually tip over. Oh. No, nothing over there? Alright. Although, some of that leads it to be so that you can actually trap yourself in a level. I have already done it where I threw something down a hole I shouldn't have, or something to that nature, and then I couldn't pass the level because there was no way to get the thing out, and it obviously wasn't supposed to go there. so it didn't get me past it. I'm not sure if maybe I would have looked a lot harder if they did make it so that you can't fail a level, because they are pretty forgiving in the way of saving and after you die. No! Especially when you're just being foolish, and I saw that ground go down, but I just didn't do anything about it. I guess I was afraid that this piece was actually gonna fall over when I jumped on it. I can't get over the art. For a sole developer, and yes, it's mostly black where you're in the shadows. Oh my goodness. But the art is just very clean looking. It's not rough, it's not blurry except where it needs to be because you shouldn't be focused on that part. It's very clean. That's the only way I can really describe it. Lots of these puzzles actually take you a while to figure out, and this is one where I actually found myself stuck. Let's keep going. And push this guy up. Push this over. And now we can jump up onto the little ledge that popped out. That's the puzzle portion of this game. They're simple puzzles, at least at the very beginning they're very simple puzzles. But you have to do them to move on with the game, but they're not the point of the game. Maybe they were supposed to be the point of the game, but for me, who loves stories, that's not the point of the game. I'm trying to save my friends, and it's really sad that I can they're so close, I can see that guy running away with them, but I just can't grasp them. Until, of course, he leaves a friend like this over here, and I'm like, oh, I can get up there, I can save you, buddy. Yay, I got 2 of 26 so far. I have no idea how good or bad that is. There's an X. Why is there an X? I'm not exactly sure. Here we go, an X, and then a hexagon. And then what's the next piece? That Q thing. Alright. The X. That hexagon. We did it! Another really cool part is that the puzzles aren't always directly just in your immediate vicinity. I just had to pay attention to those signs for an upcoming puzzle. So they've made it so you're paying attention to everything throughout the entire game. You're not just focusing when you actually hit a puzzle, because by then it might be too late. Apparently you're not allowed to jump on top. There he is again! No! Oh no! How do I save them? There's got to be something to do with this switch. And I can see that other one's going up really far. It's not going as low as these ones are. Let's see if I can jump on top of it. There we go. We have another switch. This game also adds to the mystery, not because you're a shadow and kind of everything you touch is a shadow, but also because they add these little pieces that you can see through. They're dark until you enter them, and you can kind of see there's boards covering it, but you're never quite sure what the land looks like. You're not 100% sure. You're just going by guessing because you're constantly in the shadows. That really adds an element of mystery to the game, which I think really helps it. Because it's a sole developer, you obviously can't have some crazy game where you can see everything and all the graphics are really detailed. That's just not going to work for you. You're going to need to have something like this, where even though it doesn't show you a whole lot, it's still beautiful in its own sense. You can tell, actually, even there's so many little bits that he paid attention to. You can actually see the rain splash off of the ground. And another friend! We're saving them little by little. As much as this doesn't seem like a puzzle, so far as I've made it in this game, which I believe I've made it to World 6 before I restarted for this video, and this is my favorite puzzle. It's actually like a swing set, and you have to swing it back and forth so that you're able to jump to the next platform. It doesn't take a lot, but at first you don't really realize that it can swing, and that that's what you need to do to keep moving on. The puzzles always seem to be different. This game is actually available on Steam. It just got released October 20th, and it's for about 10 bucks, you know, depending on where you live. But I do believe it's $10.99 US dollars to pick up, which I think is a great price for this game. I don't know what the full gameplay length is because I haven't completed the game, but I've already been playing this game for quite a while. And I feel like it was worth, like, it's worth 10 bucks to me. Oh, this one. Here's another interesting puzzle that you're not quite sure. You know you need to get that bucket down, but you're not sure how. I think for an indie game, I can't get over still how clean the graphics look. And it is a simple game that you can actually have fun playing. You're not going to get frustrated, you're not going to rage quit the game, you're actually going to enjoy your time playing and want to play again. Something I noticed I'm not sure about, but when I was looking at my save game, trying to figure out how to start a new game for this video, it actually counts your deaths, I believe. As well, it keeps track of how many of your friends you've saved. So that adds replayability to the game. It's that you're like, you know what? I really want to see how far I can make in this game without dying, or try to get yourself a best record of playing the game with and going all the way through it with as little deaths as possible. So that definitely adds some replayability to this game. And I can imagine, maybe if the game does well enough, I would love to see a second bit of Toby going on and playing this game a little bit more. I think it is something that you can continue this style of game just in a new environment. You'll have to change up some of the stuff because you can't just change the background scenes, but add new puzzles and everything and you'd be in for this, making another game. Oh my goodness. It also feels very interactable for a 2D puzzle platformer where you're shrouded in shadows and you can't really see anything. It is really interactable, like you're pulling stuff off of strings, you're pulling stuff off of strings, you're hitting switches, you're watching water move up and down, you're doing all sorts of stuff. Can I get back here yet? Or is it back here I wanted to be? And I love the little hidden coves, because you really have to explore the game. As much as I can't explore 2D platformers, you really do need to explore this game to be able to figure everything out. That's usually why I'm a fan of bigger games is because I can explore. But I can't believe even in a game like this, where it's just a platformer game, exploring benefits you. It helps you figure everything out. You have to do it to complete the game. It's beautiful. This game is also going to be coming out for Apple, for on the App Store, for on your phone and your tablet, sometime in Q4 2015. That means this year. This would be a really good game that you can play when you're just kind of bored or doing something on a car trip, because like I said, it's really lenient on its save spots so that you're not stuck like going, oh man, I can't finish this right now, how am I ever going to move forward? You're able to actually stop the game and go back to it because of the very, very lenient save spots. So I think this will make a great app as well. This is as far as I can make it. I've tried this level over and over again and I can't do it, so I'm gonna have to say goodbye to you guys. But I really think this game will stay in my library. We'll have to do a Let's Play, or maybe I'll stream it tomorrow on Sunday. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you've tried the game. Did you enjoy it as much as I do? Do you appreciate the graphics? Or what was your favorite part? Thanks. I'm Miss Bizz. This was my first impressions of Toby, the Secret Mind.